my name is Cococoy, your name is my audience, and welcome in everybody to a very special Monday stream. Hey everybody, hello Annie, hello Virgil, hello Clover, and welcome in. Anyway, I've drank over 2,400 monsters today, and I'm not stopping. Maybe you should though. Maybe you should think about stopping. Today, we're not going to be playing any games, we're not going to be doing anything too crazy, we're going to be preparing for Saturday, because this Saturday we are going to all be playing Minecraft together. It's going to be a very special community night, it's going to be a big fun time. Everybody voted, I put it in the Discord on what game you would most like to play, and we got a total of, I want to say like 12 votes. The music is loud? Okay, hold on. We got like 12 votes total. Oh, that's me, I turned down me instead of the music. We got a total of about 12 votes, and the winning game was, of course, music's a bit too loud, yeah. I accidentally turned myself down when I was trying to adjust it. Let me just put myself back where I was. This should be good. I think so. There we go. Everything seems alright? Everything seems alright. We're gonna be designing my Minecraft skin. I gotta turn this goober of a face into a pixelated version. So some people voted twice. I think nobody voted twice. It's Discord reactions. I mean, some people voted for multiple different games. That is true. Some people voted for multiple different games, but still, you can only vote for like one particular game up to once because that's how Discord reactions work. But we're going to be working on my Minecraft skin today, so it's going to be a little bit of a cozy stream. Yeah, I voted for multiple. Yeah, voting for multiple is fine. I think the Virgil's concern was that some people voted more than once for a singular game. So, I got some cocoa, I got a blanket. I'm sat at my desk, and I got this huge fluffy blanket over my lap, so I'm very cozy. I'm having a good time. We're gonna be doing some chatting. We're gonna be doing some art. It's gonna be a good time. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Voting multiple times for one game or having a big fluffy blanket on your lap? Because one of those is not allowed and the other one is a great time. But, without further ado, I'm gonna start doing some art. I have pulled up Google Chrome. We're using Google Chrome today. Koi, hi! Hello, Flo! Hi! I saw the fish clips. Oh, no. Which ones are you talking about? There's a lot of those. I'm using the skin editor from Skindex because it's usually what I use to make Minecraft skins. I find it works the best, and so did E. Hi, Flo. Hello! I hope you and your boyfriend are having a good time together. We're working on Minecraft skins. Can you guys see my mouse? You can see my mouse, right? Yeah? Great, okay. I just wanted to double check that it wasn't hidden. We're using Chrome solely because I don't want to accidentally dox myself while I'm designing this thing, because that's definitely something that has happened before. I've clicked on things even while I'm preparing for stream and been like, oh no, uh-oh, I don't know which way this is facing. Can I reset the skin? I just want to reset the skin solely because I don't know which way is the front. Let's put some quick outlining marks on it, so that way we know which way everything is facing. Oh, thank you, Kitsu Links, for the lurk. After you make the skin, can we do MS Paint Wars? Is that something everybody would want to do? Maybe. It depends on what everybody's feeling like. Let me mark the face. Doing the face is very important. Let me make sure I know where this is. So this is gonna be the front, and then I also need to know, it's pretty obvious which side is the bottom, but when you're turning around a 3D model, it can get a little bit confusing. So we're gonna put a bit of blue on there. Then, I think now that I have my faces marked out, we should probably, oh, which side do we want to start on? I think it'd probably be easiest to start maybe on the front. After you make this, the most recent, when you clip the BL talk about having it with my grandma. Oh, that one. I'm very proud of that one. That one was great. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. I literally sprinted back from the place where I went to go get food at. I think my face, it's a little bit yellow, isn't it? It's a little bit of a yellow. Where would that be? Maybe a little more tan? I gotta find just the right skin tone. Ooh. Is that it? Let's try that one. And then I'll try something a little bit brighter if I can do. I always have such a hard time navigating this. I think I found it for a second there. Navigating this kind of color spectrum. That might be a bit closer. We are a little bit leaning towards a warmer tone, though, so maybe I should go more orange here. If I could just find... The other option is I could try to, like, color pick this directly off of my model. You saw it with me. Start with the eyes. That's a good idea. I could definitely do the eyes first. I'll do that. Or is it like a place marker for everything else to fit around it? Good point, good point. Let me pull up some reference skins, because I do want to make sure that everything is in a sensible location. I'm going to take these, and we're going to use... Usually I do one particular face as a palette on the outer layer, so let me make sure I have these. And we're just going to save these colors right here. This is going to be my palette. Let's grab these colors, this color, put it all there. Turn off the outer layer. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Minecraft skins, there is 2 separate layers to it. So each of these is a different piece of the 3D model, obviously, but then you also have the outer layer, which is just a second set of pixels that sits slightly above the first set and can be used for detailing on stuff like hair, and it was meant to add things like hats and glasses and sleeves. That's why you can turn them on and off in the Minecraft menu. It's like, turn on hat, turn on sleeve, turn off jacket, that kind of thing, but most people just use it for detailing, and that's generally what looks best, so that's what we're gonna go for. Do I have any reference skins on hand? Clover, can I use your skins as reference? Clover actually sent some of his skins, and I just want to check where the eyes are. Let's use this one kind as reference. Save image. If this is allowed, of course. Clover skin. And I'll pull this up on stream so that way all of you can see it as well. For hats, it never made sense with just 1 pixel more. I know, right? It never made sense to me. Sure. Okay. With your permission, then, I will go ahead and pull this up. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Why is this song so much louder than all the other songs? You know, we'll flip it over. Let's do my other playlist. Yeah! This feels more the art vibe, right? Okay. Files. Grabbing the downloads. Clover skin. Ta-da! Okay. We're gonna be looking at this one. I'm gonna take a peek at this guy. We're not actually gonna steal the design. We're just gonna be looking at, like, where the eyes are and placement of shading in general. You do a very modeled style, which is kind of similar to kinds of things that I've done before. Make sure I have everything good here. Koi, you want to see a new art I made? I'd love to see a new art that you made. Okay, so the eyes are, what is that? 2 pixels in and 2 pixels up? Okay, so 1, let me grab, like, a black here. 1, 2. Ooh, is that an eraser? I'm holding an eraser. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then directly above this, we should do, like, the start and the eyeball. But if I want... I think I kind of want a horizontal eyes. I do like horizontal eyes a bit better. I have 1 additional skin that I want to use for reference. Ooh, I don't know if I can pull it up on stream, though. I might accidentally dox myself if I pull up this skin on stream, so I don't think I can do. That's okay. I'll find a similar one online. This is like a huge important part of actually creating a Minecraft skin, is stealing ideas. Stealing ideas is way, way more important than you think it is. I'm gonna tuck Clover's skin that we're using for reference right there, and we're gonna grab 1 more, why don't we? We're gonna do a little bit of browsing before we start doing any proper paint on canvas, yeah? Show viewers window, make sure to properly size this. Today, like I said, we are using Chrome because I use Firefox, which means I can safely look up whatever I want on stream in front of you guys and not risk, you know, getting myself in trouble. Ta-da! Because you know how browsers like to autofill things. Let me say, I don't know, anime Minecraft skin? Hopefully nothing weird comes up. I want to see one with horizontal eyes, and let's also say pastel Minecraft skin, because that's definitely kind of the color range that I fall into. Clover's skin is sick. It's so cute, right? Another thing, keep it simple but recognizable. Oh, absolutely, yeah. If I overcomplicate it, it'll definitely look kind of weird. That's verticalize. I'm looking for something in more of a newer style. there is eras of Minecraft skin styles like this. This is newer era Minecraft skin style, and then this is also kind of newer, but then there's other skins that are definitely like in the old style like this. This is 100% old style Minecraft skin. You can see there's very little shading on anything but the hair, and it's like this very harsh transition with no use of the outer layer. It's also a wide skin. Oh, I almost forgot that. This should be a slim, because I prefer slim over the wide skin. So it's going to look like this. That just makes the arms a little bit smaller, and I think it makes it a bit cuter. Right. Let me see. This is good. That has horizontal eyes. I do like how they have the green waffle almost. You see this texture on the side of the hair? That's called a waffle, and that was basically stolen from green. There was a lot of other skins that did it beforehand, but it's become almost attached to the IP of green at this point as the waffle, that particular type of hair shading. It looks really nice. I think we might go for something similar. I just want to look around a bit. Can I find a good one with horizontal eyes that I can steal the proportions from? That's pretty cute. See, this is the old Minecraft style cat ears. The one thing that actually made sense to be on the upper layer. This one. This is what we're gonna steal the proportion from. This is exactly the kind of thing I want to go for. I see we got the big eyebrows and the horizontal eyes like I like. You see the little nose in the middle there? That fits very, very well with my VTuber model. Hello, sorry I'm late. I was preparing brownies with my brother. Don't worry at all. It's an art stream. It's a cozy art stream. You can also see how they have these little rings around the hoodie. You can barely see that, but it's on the outer layer. And that's some interesting shading that I might want to look into. Okay. We're gonna steal the proportions from this one, I think. So we're doing what? 1 pixel in, I think? We have 2 pixels in the exact center for the nose, and it's 1 up. I can do it off of that. So if I, 1, 2, 3, and I pull out my eraser here. 1, 2, 3. So these 2 pixels directly above here are gonna be the nose. So let me grab my outer layer texturing here. We can always recolor the skin if I don't like it. Like, I can choose some different colors, so let's just mark where the nose is gonna be, and then we'll start designing things. Fish, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I had food. I made sure to eat today. I did go, and I ate some food, so I'm very proud of myself for eating. Please applaud me. Oh, I'm still on the outer layer. Shoot. Shoot. I didn't even realize. Make sure to grab this color. Yeah, grab that color before I erase it. Boop. On the inside layer, please. 1, 2. Okay. Then they use like a little bit more of a gray for the eyes. I have a really clear sclera, like the white bit of the eyes. I posted the art. Oh, did you? Maybe I should pull up my Blue Sky. I don't know if I have Blue Sky open or signed into over here on Chrome. So if I do this here, how are we gonna include the yellow and the orange is the question. I could do it like vertically almost. It might make the eyes a bit bigger, is the problem. I'm concerned that my eyes might look a bit too large if I try to like go for it. Let me grab this. If I make like the outside a little bit of an orange, and then I do the inside as like a little bit of a deeper but still pastel crimson. Oh, that looks gross. I look like a blaze. This is a good boy. Great eating fish. Thank you, RJ, and thank you for the 20 stream streak. Thank you so much for the hydrate redeem as well. I'm staying hydrated. I got some drinks with me. Actually, that's not a half bad idea. Hold on. Minecraft Blaze. Let me see if I can... Yeah. Because look at these colors. These colors are good. Can I pull up a larger image of a blaze? Here we go. Let me pull this up in like full screen. Can I? I made sure to install an ad blocker on Chrome, so hopefully you guys don't get flashed with anything weird. I'm not eating water. Flo, RJ, it's not eating. Blaze, what is this? Why is it like, this website is so weird. This looks AI designed. I don't like this. Can I just like, let's pull it up on the wiki. Minecraft wiki Blaze. I want to look at the colors that they use. The colors are very, very good. Here, and it's animated as well. Great, I can zoom in a bit. Control plus, yeah. So, I like this orange color that they use right beneath the eyeball. I wonder if I could use like an online color picker to steal that. Could I do? Maybe. Hold on, let me try to use an online color picker to literally steal that color. I'm gonna save. Let's just take a screenshot. I'll take a screenshot of this and I'll throw it into an online color picker if I can do. Gotta make sure to screenshot in between the Blaze's arms going around. Boop. Online color picker. Color picker. Does it let me do an image? I don't think the Google one lets you do an image. Image color picker. Hey, great. Okay. Pick from screen. Does this let me pull open a tab and then color pick it? No, I don't think it lets me do that. That's okay. I will just go ahead and I will upload a... Use my image, upload image, yeah. And the one that I just screenshotted, please. Thank you, RJ, for the hydrate redeem. I will make sure to hydrate. I will do this color right here. D27D. Oh, it's the one we're going for. Delicious. Grab that hex code. Okay, now if I go back to my skin editor, I should be able to... Can I edit this? Can I control V? Ah, yes. Oh, that's good. I like that a lot. That's a very nice kind of orange. Yeah, see, I knew it was a good idea. Is that a collar? It's not a collar. We are not putting a collar on my Minecraft skin. Did I put a collar on my Minecraft skin? I'll put a collar on my Minecraft skin if somebody gifts this up. That's what I'll do. Gotta make sure that it kind of matches. I want to keep the yellow as well. Like that classic fire color is what I went for when I was designing this. You know how when you're in kindergarten and you're designing like anything, how you always do the red, orange, yellow kind of fire? I wanted it to give that sort of vibe. My eyes are a very, very deep crimson. Eat the water! That's a collar. It's not a collar! Davis Cravella here? You know, if I would be allowed, I would have done it. Yeah, you have to save for a PC, Clover. You're not allowed to donate money. You have to save for a PC. There we go. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Are we literally just stealing the Blaze's eyes? We might just straight up steal the Blaze's eyes because I like the color so much. He looks way too evil right now is the problem. I don't want him to look evil. I just want to include the kind of yellow. We can always change colors later. Let's get sort of a base outline, why don't we? Then for eyebrows, they're like an almost ashen gray on my VTuber model, yeah? Can I get something like that? Let's go to this side. There we go. Right there, maybe? Ooh. I don't like that color. Let's go a little lighter. A lot lighter, actually. As long as I keep it against, like, this side, then... It's a bit too light. In the middle? That's kind of better-ish. We're obviously going to go back and do texturing, and we're going to change a lot of these colors. It's got to go through an ugly phase before it gets good. Yeah, I'm planning to buy one for 3k euro in August. That's... 3k euro in dollars. Wow! Dang, that's like... that's like the same price as mine was. And even then, I got like a discount from a friend. How much is RAM right now? Hold on, we're getting a little bit distracted, but why not? It's 16 gigabytes of DDR5. I'm just so curious how much it is right now. It is currently... looks like $200, $200. That's not that bad. 150, 200, like it's still horrible. Let's be very clear. It's absolutely horrendous. I finished my shower. Welcome back, Annie. Thank you for the 70 stream streak. Can I please get called a...
You need me to call you a good girl? I'm so sorry you're having a bad day, Annie, but I hope that me calling you a good girl makes it just a little bit better. Speaking of calling you a good girl.
POV, you wake up in space without a space.
I did a whole episode on one of the new channels for my job where I spoke basically entirely in the deep voice. I voiced this like 5th grader and his dad speaks in my deep voice. Isn't that video up actually? Anton Romcom Manga. Let me see if I can find the YouTube channel. They put me on another YouTube channel. Anton YouTube channel. Yeah, this is the one. Show me Anton, please. This isn't a video that I'm in, but they put me on this channel recently. We're absolutely getting distracted. Is this the right one? Let me see if this is the right one. Anton. Yeah, that's Ichijo. That's Anton. They're like recurring characters that they have. This is the channel that I'll be on shortly. I should probably subscribe because I literally work for them. But in some upcoming episodes, I'll be on this, and I voice a 5th grader and the 5th grader's dad, who's Yakuza. He speaks in my deep voice. If you want to hear more of that, you now have been informed, so go ahead. I'm pissed off at Min right now, but that's okay. I'm so sorry. You know what, Min? They're just, men, am I right? Girly pop? Thank you, Koi. I'm doing good. I helped my brother make brownies in the oven. Yeah, that's the point. And even if you weren't dead, you couldn't say anything. Can you mail me some? You gotta mail me brownies too. You can't only share with Annie. No, because yes, and reasons. I also love brownies too much to share with anyone. You don't want to share your brownies? You didn't put anything weird in them, did you? Did you put something weird in them? Is that why you don't want to share? We're just gonna use this skin as reference. I do like this very light kind of color, but I want my tan. I definitely have like a tan. I'm a little bit darker than most white people. I think I still count as a white people. It's a little bit yellow. I'm looking at my hand right now. I'm looking in between my hand and my VTuber skin because, again, I think I've said this before, but I had my artist match my VTuber skin to my real skin basically exactly. But since then, I have gotten a little paler because I don't really go outside. But this is generally what I look like. That's still the outer layer. I'm a goob. Gotta go in the inner layer now. Da-da-da. Your skin looks like a fursuit. What do you mean? This is my actual skin tone. You think it looks like a fursuit? You meanie panini. Adjust here. That's normal, probably. I don't know. I'm very biased. You're keeping me very hydrated today, huh? Delicious. I went outside the other day and I got burnt. Oh, no! Don't do that. Don't get burnt. I gotta find, like, the perfect yellow. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Can I just grab it for my VTuber skin? Can I grab it for my VTuber skin? Hold on. Well, I'm gonna do a second copy of this website, and I'm gonna upload, like, my VTuber PFP. Can I not? Control-C? Control-C, please. Control-C? Hello? It's fine. I'll just Google it. Image. Oh, did Google Chrome crash? Did I crash Google? Color picker. Color picker from image. Ta-da! For some reason, I couldn't type in that top search bar anymore. Don't know why. Maybe it crashed. Use my image, please. I want to do my profile picture. Ta-da! This one. Great. Give me my flesh color, please. I was outside for 5 minutes, and that was enough to get you burnt? Don't HTTPS. I said this color. Don't HTTP me. Give me the color. Hashtag hitips. No, this. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, there it is. See? See how creamy that is? That's so hard to find. Why is that so dang hard to find? I think I might even be a little more yellow than this. Why is it under, like, red? Is that it? That might be it. Let's just cover the whole skin in it, and we'll see how it looks. Yeah. I'm gonna be so picky about this, chat. This is how I do art. I just want you to know. This is actually what my art process looks like. There we go. Let's do this, and then I can go back and I can texture it later. RJ, thank you so much. I don't burn, I can't. Same! I've only gotten a sunburn once, and I literally was lying, like, with my back exposed to the sun, my full back, and my shirt off on the beach for, like, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, a long, long time. I'm excited tomorrow I get to see a school buses race. You going to, like, some kind of monster truck derby or something? That's actually awesome. And then I do want to do full white on the top here for my hair. Let's have it descend to, like, here-ish. I want to try to get my bangs right. And then a little art trick that you guys should know. Whenever you're doing anything in white, never do real white. Always do fake white. Real white always, always, always looks bad. And then it messes with certain visuals. Do something very close to white. Like a gray, very, very close to white. And when you're doing black, dark cyan is great. And so is, you know, very dark gray. Oh, right, RJ, I did finish one of my units. Congratulations! I saw that in the Discord. You're actually doing some of your homework. You're doing what you're supposed to do. No, it's on a racetrack? Why are they racing school buses? Don't tell me there's children in them. There's no children in the school buses that are being raced, right? No, it's on a racetrack. Make sure to keep a steady schedule of that. Yeah, keep up with your schoolwork, though. Sooner you're finished, sooner you can stream. This is truth. This is truth. How far down do I bring the hair? That is a question. I think we do it to, like, here. I don't want it to look like I got creamed on, you know? It kind of looks like my head's a little bit creamy. Let's do, like, full of this. We're gonna make my forehead enormous for about 2 seconds here. I love that Minecraft skins with the eyeballs low down. The forehead looks absolutely massive. This is canonically what my Minecraft forehead is gonna be behind everything. Oh no. Okay, and then let me add this to my palette. And then since this is my new skin tone, I gotta add this as well. Ding. Okay, let me make sure that I don't actually look like Megamind right now. Creamed on? Yeah, if I do too much of the sauce on top of my head, it looks like I got creamed all over. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to look, like, too creamy. Like, I am a pretty creamy individual, but, you know. I have, like, one really big bang that goes off to, like, that side. Maybe we do something like that. Yeah? And then it does also cover my ears. But here's the other thing. How am I gonna do my braid? My braid should probably be, like, front and center, right? So let's bring that, like, down here. Ooh, that looks kind of good. I like that. Then let's do this. And a bit darker, if I can. To, like, here. And then I gotta texture this, obviously. A bit brighter, please. Ta-da! That's a bit better. Maybe we should match these. This is like this, and then this one goes here, right? I don't want them to match exactly, so let's make this one a tiny bit darker. That looks pretty okay. Yeah. I'd say that looks good. Does this look too much like the anime older sister hairstyle? You know? I mean, to say the sooner you can play Gooner games. Don't play Gooner games on stream. Don't combine those two. Almost done. School Friday is my last day. Congratulations, Flo. That's awesome. I'm taking summer classes because college in America is way too expensive and I am horrendously in debt. I am very poor and in debt. We're doing both of them at the same time. You can play normal games or something. What counts as normal anyway? Are you allowed to play Gooner games on stream? I feel like you'd totally get banned by Twitch. If everyone plays Gooner games, does that make them normal? No. No. If everyone's super, no one is. Have you guys seen that? Please tell me that people have seen The Incredibles. That's not too old, right? I don't know if people have seen the original Incredibles anymore. This is the best I can do. I can only do it in like 2 pixels. I could also do like, ooh, I got an idea. That works. That works, but it doesn't really capture what I want. I could also kind of double up and do 2 pixels, but I don't think that'd look very good. I could do like kind of an almost pink, so it looks like the hair is peeking through. Yeah, that looks a bit better. But then I need to lighten up this red here, don't I? Let's do something like this. There we go. That's a smidge better. Still don't know about this braid, though. Maybe something like that? Maybe. That's not too bad. Okay, then I really, really don't like the eyes. The eyes are bothering me. We're gonna do, like, something more pastel-y. The blaze color's good. I like the blaze color, but it needs to be, like, more pastel. Yeah, more huggable. I need to appear huggable in nature. Let's do this. How did they do it, like, to the edge of the skin? Oh, they just cover it with hair. They let the eyebrows kind of drop to that spot. That actually is an interesting design choice. You can see, like, right behind that overlay pixel, the eyebrow actually drops down, and it curves around the side of the head slightly. So if I did that, that would look something like this. Does that look okay? It would look like this. I don't know if I like that. If I cover it with hair, it's probably good. I'm currently gambling. Should I put my second mortgage in my credit on red? No! No! Do not do that. Do not. I've seen The Incredibles. It's been way too long to remember it. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. It's a pretty old movie. No, put it on black. Don't gamble all your entire mortgage. Do not. No, just because you said it. I don't know what that means. Don't gamble, kids. Don't do a gambling. Coco Koi does not endorse gambling. Except when it's for hot gotcha women, in which case, absolutely gamble. Gambling on hot gotcha women is always encouraged. Hashtag Schwang, mummy. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it. This looks odd to me. That looks worse now, though. If I do this is a lot of what pixel art is, by the way. I just want you guys to know, this is my pixel art process. The head, in my experience, when designing a Minecraft skin, the head by itself, as in, like, all 6 sides of this cube, takes about the same amount of time as the entire rest of the skin. This one bit always takes about the same amount of time as the entire rest of the skin. Because usually once I have this bit done, I already have a color palette established and I know more or less what I want to do. So Koi likes to gamble, people. I like to gamble for hot anime women in gacha games. Let's clarify that. Darker, maybe. Maybe this? Something like that, please. Oh, there we go. That's good. I like that. That I like a lot. No, I do need still to have the texturing there. Let me do this on the other side. You see there's actually like a slight difference between those two, and I do really like that. Then I can start going on and doing some spots, possibly? Should be fine. Thank you, Andy. I'd rather gamble for twinks like Koi. Yeah? You want to gamble for hot twinks like me? I'll take it. I'll take being a hot twink. I'm a pretty hot twink, I'd say. That's better. That's pretty nice. Okay, I just don't like the current skin tone. I look too white. I look a bit whiter than I am. Let me do the dent between the eyes, because the dent between the eyes always improves skins like a ton. Then we're gonna do something like this. The eyebrows are gonna get infinitely adjusted. I just want to clarify that now. Twinks treat me so bad. I hate twinks. Then why do you date them? Then why are you here? Why are you here if you hate twinks? I am a twink. That's me. Are you calling Jay a twink? Twinks, I hear? Yeah, you're listening to one.
Welcome back to Twink Radio, in which the koi fish draws himself. Does his hubris know no bounds?
That kind of looks like poo. If I... That's a little bit too much shit colored. Okay, let's grab this. This is all about the same color. Should I do the darker one or the lighter one? Let's go for the lighter one, because that darker one is like shading in a hair crease, right? Let's take this, copy, and we're gonna go here and paste this in. Da-da, bop. Ah, there we go. Okay, now I gotta make sure that these spots match everywhere we put it. A little monotone account in my opinion, but okay. I don't date them. They hate me. I don't hate you. I'm a twink. You can't speak for all twinks like that. We don't all know each other. That's twinkist, Annie. Stop being twinkist. Just because I'm a twink doesn't mean we all know each other, alright? We don't all look the same. Dude, I said I love you to him yesterday as normal, and he had the audacity to say, yeah. The audacity. The audacity of this one. Can't believe him. I mean, I still have E with me. He just doesn't have the headphones. So he can see. He's, like, caught up with everything going on. Okay, I have some 2D art of me. Do I have old 2D art of me? Can I pull up my sketches? Oh gosh, do I have my koi fish sketches saved? I have sketches. My spots are all in very specific locations, and it's much easier to see in, like, the original Coco Koi VA sketch art that I drew. That I think I've posted on the Discord before. I just don't know if I have it. I'm looking on my phone to see if I've saved it anywhere. Favorited. I do! I do have it favorited. Ooh, that one is devoid of spots, though. Do I have my journal? I have, like, an actual sketchbook, like a physical sketchbook. The very first Coco Koi sketch doesn't actually have the hair spots. Oh, wait, I do have it. Koi, did you know apparently Undertale's on sale? Why are you spelling it like that? Why are you spelling it like that, though? Why you gotta spell it like that? Thank you, RJ, for the hydrating. Why did you spell Undertale like that, huh? What kind of weird Undertale stuff are you looking at? Let me see if I have any sketches of myself. PNG emote? VTuber stuff, stream music, the history book. Here we go. Is this including it? That doesn't have any spots. That's some of my original sketches, but it doesn't have spots. That's old. I don't think I have any of my sketches with spots just on hand. We're just gonna have to go off of my current model. Okay. That's alright. I just gotta try my best to model them in approximately the correct locations. Distraction hydration! Alright, an unadd. Why the last thing I hear is weird Undertale stuff you're looking at? Yeah, what weird Undertale stuff are you looking at, huh? Why'd you spell it like that, buddy? Why'd you go and spell it like that? I have one spot on the end of my braid, and I have like one at the top. So let's do one kind of there. And then I have the biggest spot is right in the middle. And then I do, let's undo that. That's a bit too large. And I also want to do kind of this one up here, right? That looks pretty good, I'd say. That's halfway decent. Okay. Maybe like that. That looks weird. It does look weird when they touch. If I do one here, is that odd? Yeah, that's definitely odd. That doesn't seem like it matches my VTuber model. Okay. I don't like the eyebrows again. The eyebrows are bothering me. I don't like that either. I feel like it should be almost darker. Let me try doing like more of a focus on the darker colors. And then just only do the light as highlights to that. Adjust this upwards and then try something like this. Ta-da! Nothing, just why not? It's how Kitsu spelled it once and it's never left. Okay, but Kitsu was trolling because the Undertale, when it's spelled like that, that's like Undertale the weird end. That's not normal Undertale, okay? When you say that, it has certain implications. He looks like a cowfish. Koi fish! Koi! Our story begins at the dawn of civilization. Koi couldn't figure out his own face. I know, right? It's so hard. I'm gonna turn off the rest of my body. We're gonna work on a floating head because it's easier for me to focus. It shouldn't be this hard to figure out my own face. We're gonna need a little bit of, oop, not there. Not there. A little bit of shading beneath the actual bangs. That's a little bit too much shading right there. So let's take something like this. And let's make it just a little bit darker. But like barely. Is that too much? Maybe. I do have blush, but we can do the blush on the outer layer, shall we? Again, we're gonna make sure we get, like, sort of a baseline down, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna clean up everything. That's better. That's a little bit better. Thank you, RJ, for the hydrate routine. Every Minecraft skin has to look a little bit weird before it starts to look okay. 'Tis the process. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much! Ta-da! It's Cocoa time. What color mug should we do? Let's do the brown mug with the marshmallow in it. I gotta paint my hair all around the edges here. Do I leave my ears sticking out? My ears do stick out a little bit in my real model. Can I pull up one of these on Skindex? Let's go to, hold on, let's go to like the main Skindex site. Skindex. Or I don't want to go to Skindex because I know there's a glitch when you're designing a skin. If you open a skin in the skin editor on Skindex, it tends to sort of try to combine them in a really weird way. Is there a different Minecraft skin viewer? Let me see if I can find a different one. As long as they're different websites, it shouldn't cause a problem, right? Skin MC, view and download Minecraft skins. Okay, pastel, and we'll find something. Okay, geez, this is just searching for usernames. I don't actually want to search by username. I want to look at actual skins. Skins and servers, name and see, Minecraft skin 3D viewer. Okay, we're just gonna go to Skindex and hope that nothing breaks. Ta-da! Pastel. I gotta find something with the correct eyebrow style. Da, 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 da. That's the correct eyebrow style, but that one looks really weird. Make sure to add your skin tooth. It's not a skin tooth, it's a fang. I'm looking for one of these skins that seems like more in line with what I want. I'm basically trying to find something very similar to that one that we were using for reference before, but now on this website because it lets me do the 3D viewer here. I'm getting really picky. I shouldn't be so picky. That's cute. I love how they've done the split hair colors there. Skin tooth. Do you guys really want me to do the skin tooth? I don't feel like the skin tooth is gonna be beneficial. It's gonna look weird because it needs at least one full pixel, and where am I gonna fit that? Like, I don't even have a mouth. Okay, I don't have a mouth. This looks so gross, by the way. It will look better, I promise. We just gotta get to the shading. I don't like any of these. We're gonna keep going. I know I'll find one eventually that I'll really, really like. I could steal from this one. I could definitely look at that one. I just want to see, like, where bits of hair are, where they've done shading, that kind of thing. I'm not actually gonna rip anything from it. I just want to see proportions. Because pixel proportions are hard, and it's much easier to steal from someone who already figured them out. Yeah? That's okay. I could do this one. I'm mainly looking at the eyebrows, what I'm focusing on. You have to do the skin tooth. The skin tooth is so memorable. I'll figure out a way to do the skin tooth, fine. I will find a way to include it, but it's gonna look gross. It's gonna look gross. Where's those eyebrows that I love? Is there none with, like, good eyebrows? Where's the... I swear, that style of, like, eyebrow is so popular on Minecraft skins. I've seen it all the... Here's one! Here's one! Oh, finally. Jeez, that took forever. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. They don't actually have horizontal eyes. They have vertical eyes? But, huh. That is interesting. Okay. I see. Interesting. I do love the shading on this. The shading on this is absolutely beautiful. And they have gone, like, a lot paler. I don't want to whitewash myself, but that might be a good idea. It might work a bit better with the pastel style. Do I go for it? Let me just try something more like this. Is it better skin tone? I look a bit like a ghost now, don't I? It obviously doesn't work with that kind of dent on the nose. No. Something over here, maybe? Does that work? I don't like that either. Let me try something like here. Maybe this will be it. Oh, that looks okay. Nah, it seems almost too neon. How about this one here? That's a bit better. That's a bit better. That's kind of where we were before, though, almost. Fish, again, I asked, how do you feel about Undertale being on sale and Deltarune very likely being tomorrow? I don't have any money. I would consider buying them if I had money, but I don't. I had to spend all my money on medication today. I had to spend my money on my meds, unfortunately, so I'm now have none again. It's okay. It doesn't look great, but, you know, we haven't gone back and fixed it yet. We want to figure out where things are first. Where do they do the ear? That's what we were looking at. They cover the ears. They cover the ears entirely. Fish, are you going to lose your only fish attribute? No, I'm going to draw the tail. I'm going to draw the tail. You want me to do the skin tooth? How am I going to fit it? If I do like this, see, it just looks like snot. It looks like snot. If I put it, the tail is going to go here, like on the back, right? That's fine. We're going to get the tail. The tail's going to look great. We're going to put that here. We're not going to worry about the tail yet. How do I do the skin tooth? It looks like I have snot dripping from my nose. Doubt it, but if $4 is too much, $3 is too much. Yeah. The $4 difference, I couldn't afford it because I needed to spend money on my meds. And I went and I spent those $4 on groceries today because I was like, okay, well, I can't afford that game anyway, so I might as well get, like, food. And I went and I bought groceries. I know I spoiled myself. I bought groceries. I don't like that. Let's do it back to here. This is good. That side looks good. I just worry it's a little bit too close to my eyes. I could also move this. Here's an option that we have. It might look a bit strange, but I can do this. And then grab like a really soft yellow. And do that like here. Ugh! Ugh! I don't like that. Let's do, actually, hold on. We're gonna pull up the outer layer and we're gonna add some colors to my palette so I don't lose them. This and, uh-oh. And this red. And then, I don't think I want this yellow specifically, but we'll grab the yellow anyway. Okay, so we're gonna rearrange the eyes a little bit, because I do think doing the eyes like this is good. This is just, like, not the correct way to do it. Because this looks, like, more Minecraft-y, almost. Skin tooth, skin tooth, skin tooth. How am I gonna do the skin tooth? I can't just, like, have a random pixel, because no one's gonna know what it is. If I just have the smallest amount of space that I can do is a pixel, chat. If I do, like, this... I'll almost look cross-eyed if I do that. What if I switch out that one on the side for, like, this kind of color, then? Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. This one. That doesn't look half bad. It needs to be maybe more yellow. Maybe the yellow isn't rich enough. A bit better. A bit better. But now the red isn't standing out like I wanted it to. I need to, like, have red eyes without looking super evil, which is definitely a fine line to tread. The deep red looks really good. The deep red looks almost cuddly. But if we make it much lighter, then they're gonna look like my eyes are glowing. You see how I'm edging on looking like a supervillain? Can someone badly Photoshop Quo with his mouth open and having a propeller hat and a lollipop? Hush! Hush! That's pretty okay. Okay. Then... should I do this here? No, that's definitely too much. Alright. I feel like the eyebrows are definitely off still, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I need to make them darker. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to make them so bright. Maybe I should just... Oh, no, that doesn't work. Maybe this? If I do this, then it kind of covers up my braid, and that looks bad. That looks not so bad when I kind of combine the two darker shades. Maybe something more like this? I gotta capture that ash and gray without looking too bad. Shoot it with a bazooka. You are a supervillain. I am not a supervillain. I might look like it, but I promise I'm not. Then obviously we do need hair texture. So we're gonna make sure to get some deeper grays in there. Make sure that we have something like this. Don't want to give it like a brick texture. I gotta be careful of that. Let's give something a little bit lighter as well. To splash in there. That's nice. Okay. Then I gotta have 2 shades of brown. We definitely need 2 shades of brown. So let's steal more colors from this. What if I steal like this color? Let me steal this color. Let's use this as a shade of brown, shall we? No. This color, please. This one. Copy. Oh, wrong one. This one. Hex code! You're close enough to a supervillain? How? How am I a supervillain? Name one supervillainy thing about me. That you can't. That was a mistake, but that looks good. Uh-oh. Here. You color pick. This, please. That's a bit too much. I like this darker shade, though. Not really rolling with it. Maybe something a little bit closer to black? Like a deep cocoa. Ooh. That doesn't look half bad. Now this bit looks weird, but it doesn't look half bad. I could have like a huge spot there, but that just looks odd. Let me just cover this up. Maybe I'll just go back to the original spot pattern like this. And then I'll add some of this around here. Yeah? That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Z6 no saw lee saw saw. I just randomly held and dragged and clicked, and that's what came out. Well, you are Mello's minion, and I'm not his minion. We're friends. Friends! You're giving Batman versus Superman Lex Luthor. Guys, I'm a nice fishy. I'm a nice fishy, I promise. I've never hurt a fly. Actually, I have hurt flies. Flies are delicious, but usually not. Okay, usually not. I actually have a story. So, Koi sister, I'm gonna slander her. If she ever comes on stream, you guys are gonna know so much about her. Koi sister, when she was a baby, she was very, very dexterous. Like, a scary amount of dexterous. To the point where she would sit on the floor as a baby by the window, right? Because you know how flies, they like to fly into a window and they just kind of bang their face against it for a while? What she would do is she would sit there and wait. She would wait for the flies to come by. This is a true story. This isn't me making it up, okay? This isn't like a lore thing. This is legit. She would reach up when the flies hit the window and were momentarily stunned, grab them with her grubby little baby hands, then shuck the juice out of them. Not eat the fly, crack it open like a tiny peanut, eat the inside, and then leave the husk on the floor. She ate the inside of the fly, like bit into it, shucked it like it's a freaking crawfish, and left the rest of it on the floor by the window. crazy baby. I know. We didn't know why. We kept finding these dried fly husks by the door for months when she was a baby, and no one knew where they were coming from or why, until eventually, a couple of times, we caught her grabbing the fly out of the air and sucking it dry like a gosh dang vampire. Disgusting. That's a true story. That's what I have dealt with. I actually have a second shade of white here that looks really good, and add some good modeling. Yeah? The eyes are really throwing me off. The hairless is starting to look good. The braid is almost there. The eyebrows are off, and the eyes are 100% off. That's what's off right now. Your sister was insane. She still is. She doesn't eat flies anymore, but there's something wrong with her. She's not right. She's not right. Do I have, can I steal from my own eyeball? I'm just gonna steal all of Shin's colors, because Shin is so good at picking colors. Yeah? Shin, I'm stealing your colors. If I just do this, okay, because that's where the eye is. Let's just mark where the eyeball's going to be. And then we'll take this kind of color from, down here. That's like an orange. Let's take this orange, and we'll do it make sure I copy it. Not the blaze, not the blaze. This one. Copy the orange, and then put it into here. That's a good orange. That looks gross. I definitely need all three colors here, or it doesn't work great. Occasionally, most of the time. I cast having only 24 as your tire pressure. Good thing I don't drive. Good thing I don't have a car. Good thing I don't even have a bicycle because I'm poor. Yeah, I walk everywhere. Never mind, a blank for trying to think of any time you've given a bad idea. That's so real. When someone says, name one time, and then your mind goes blank, even though they do this all the time. Let me try the other way. That's better. What if I shift it more towards orange? A little more towards orange? What do we think, chat? Lighter, darker? I could move on to a different face, and I definitely have some good colors, but I'm just not feeling it yet, honestly. Art takes time. I like this. Kind of having these almost as like a chocolatey core to the different spots on my head. That always happens no matter what. I blank if someone asks me to remember. Good point. I'll drive into the building. Let's not drive directly into the building. When someone asks me name one time, I list at least 8 things. Oh yeah? Name at one time that you've listed 8 things. Let's do here. I don't like that. There? What color does this use? What was the skin I was looking at? Here's the skin I'm looking at. They use a color that's similar to the eyeball almost, just like a lot richer. I have like ashen gray eyebrows, but we do transition upwards from the red. So what if we take this red and we just move it towards gray? Take this red and just like slide it generally in the direction of gray and see how that looks. That's too much. That's too dark. Maybe I leave some red in it. We give almost like pink. A very mild pink. That doesn't seem right. That just doesn't seem correct. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Literally, I will play with these eyeballs all day long. Okay. Maybe it's time to move on to a new face. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. In the meantime, what I want to do is I want to start coloring this new face here. And I want to grab some of these hair colors. Because I have 3 different whites, I think, that I'm using. Yeah, I think I'm using 3 different whites. This one, and this one. And those are all very marginally different shades, so... yeah. I think that's about right. Your tire pressure from the plane will also be 24. If I learned to fly a plane, just to bring them down with me on... I mean, if you can learn to fly a plane, then good luck. When someone asked me name one time, I was... oh wait, I already read that. I'm gonna do a thing for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay! Right now, 19 seconds ago, 5 minutes and 57 seconds ago, right now. Gabriel's speech. Reasons for you to get Helldiver. I don't have any money. I can't afford Helldivers. I already bought Minecraft. Minecraft was $32. Minecraft is 30 with tax. It was $32. Okay. Let's start with the base white, which was this one, and we're gonna coat this entire side here with the base white. Then we're gonna go back in and we're gonna start modeling it and texturing it. Right? Yeah. In my original Coco Koi sketch, I actually had red hair clips. Koi watched Talentless Nana, but I'm busy catching up with Witch Hat Atelier. I'm not caught up with Witch Hat Atelier yet. You told me to do this already. Okay, let's just, like, spread some of these darker patches around. No, let's start with the spots. Let's start with the spots, actually. I want this spot to kind of, like, stretch across all the faces. So let's do this with it. So we have, like, that cube, right? Then I'll do here. Because that seems to make the most sense. Like this. Then I have this one big spot right above my ear, which is sort of shaped almost like... what does that look like? Like a pair of shorts? A pair of shorts or like, I don't know, coochie. I have the coochie spot right above my ear. It's like a V shape. So if that's approximately where my ear is, or I think my ear would actually be, even if we don't show it, it'd be 1 pixel over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, the coochie spot. Alright, bye, because I felt like speaking for... okay, ta-ta! A couple streams ago, check the VOD. I'm tired of explaining. Then under that spot, I'm looking... I have one that kind of stretches over the back, and it's like this. Like there. Yeah. Then... after this, I think I'm kind of on my own. I think I'm kind of on my own. I have to figure out where my spots are. I have to start looking at my actual hair. I gotta pull up a mirror IRL to try to get these spots dimensions correct. It's okay. Put this here, put that there. Don't draw on the bottom of my head. Don't draw on the bottom of my head. I don't have any spots on the underside of my head. That's like the inside of my face. Jeez. It's starting to come together just a little bit. Okay, then if we go to the other side, we're gonna clean up the modeling there, and we're gonna add some proper texturing here in a second. Let's go to this side and cover this now. That's pretty nice. Then I'm gonna want... alright. Some more of the bang spots, right? This one also definitely stretches over to like there. I'm looking, I have like a little piece on top of my head that looks... this is so hard to see in the mirror. I have one piece on the top of my head that kind of looks like this. Like it's longer than all the rest of the spots that I've got. Then I have this spot here. And one down here. That looks... oh, I have like an inverted coochie spot. Okay, so let's do the same shape, but like the other way around. I went 2 pixels up, L shape with a thing, but this one faces the other way. So if
So if this one has the spot over here, sort of facing this way, then the other one, Kuji spot, needs to face towards my face. Yeah? One higher. Like that. That looks about right. I think so. Okay, and then I have this one that kind of drags down my back a little bit right before my hair, like, cuts off. We're gonna draw a little bit of hair on my neck because my hair does go, like, past my neck. Just a little bit. Then I kind of have this bit in the front. There. Oop. Oh, that looks kind of okay, but I want to be as accurate as possible. So let's do it like here. It might look strange, though. I'm seeing that little pixel gap there, and even though it kind of matches, it might look weird if I have this gap here. So we might take some artistic license and do this instead. Just so it looks good in pixel art form, yeah? That's okay. Koi, I know a guy. Which guy do you know? I know several guys. I actually know all the guys. They called me John Guy in high school, and kind of all the guys that I know. I'm actually a really big fan of Five Guys. Yeah. I like having Five Guys inside of me. One of my favorite experiences. Get this here, this here. Make sure I properly cover it with the entire white paste. That's pretty good. Okay, now the back. This I cannot see. I don't have a second mirror, so we're just gonna kind of guess. John Guy sounds like a name that I would make. It does, doesn't it? John Guy, the inventor of dudes. We're kind of guessing at this point, because I don't actually know where my spots are on the back of my head. Unlike the sides of my head and the front of my head, these, I can't see these. I'm doing my best with the mirror, and I can't see them. So we're just gonna guess what kind of looks okay. These might be inaccurate. That looks okay. Let's have this one stretch, yeah? Yeah, the spots definitely look really good when I have them, like, flip between sides. Okay, now we gotta do one more, and then we can come back and do some texturing. Oh, that's actually pretty accurate. I didn't even mean to do that, but yeah. One spot there, then grab the white. Or I'll grab this white, because this is like the base white color. Make sure that I have the right one. And fill in all of the gaps in between. I'll go ahead and start adding spots to it. Ta-da! Oh no! No! There we go. Hey! That doesn't look half bad. It's not perfect. Might be a little bit too speckly. And it might be a bit too speckly, not enough blob. Too much speckle, not enough blob. Let's make this all one spot. Yeah. Especially in the back, we started getting more into speckle territory when I was guessing. Let's erase this one here, and let's do like a bigger blob towards the center. That looks pretty good. It doesn't necessarily match the rest of it, though. That seems okay. Alright. My mobile Discord just got the notification for the stream. Oh, did it? Oh, gosh. I've had the same problem with Twitch a couple of times where I get notifications for my friends' streams, like, long after they started. Speaking of notifications for stuff my friends have done, have you guys seen, Tomoe's, I think it's called a Doujinshi? She made, like, a manga of herself. It's 18 plus, but she sent me a piece, and she was like, Koi, look at this, look at this. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. There's a grammar error. And she was like, no, that's correct. And I was like, oh, wait, I'm dumb. I felt so bad. I looked like an idiot. I looked like an idiot in front of Tomoe, and Tomoe is so cool. But anyway, she made a comic, and it's cool. It's a good comic. You guys should look at her comic. Where is Gabriel? I think Gabriel's right there. I see where is Gabriel, he's missing, but I see Gabriel in that name, so I'm pretty sure it's you. Is you Gabriel? Nope, not following any VTubers except you. Okay, okay, fair. I can't trick you guys into getting a stressy. That one there, right? It looks okay. It might look a little bit too modeled. That especially. This seems odd. It's always the areas in the back that started to look weird. It's because I had to guess where my spots are, because I actually don't know where the spots on the back of my head are. I only have one mirror, so I can't see them. Everything else looks good. Like, this looks great, this looks great. Maybe we don't want to have, like, that, because that looks like almost like I'm trying to outline my head, right? That looks amazing, that looks amazing, that looks amazing, and these look amazing, at least spot-wise. Obviously, I haven't done texturing, and I don't like the face still. I'm gonna have to adjust the face. The face needs a lot more touching up. Did I just put a mark all over me? Did I just smear myself? I don't know if I just smeared myself. I didn't even know. Chat, did I just smear all over myself? I might have just smeared all over myself. I literally don't know. I just clicked and dragged, and I think I just drew on myself. Oh, gosh. What did it look like before? Can I just, like, undo? Where am I undoing? Oh, I'm undoing over there. Okay, so no, I guess I didn't smear all over myself. This bit looks odd. This is fine. The top is fine. Oh, I actually do want to redo some of my changes, because I definitely fixed this bit, didn't I? Yeah, the top looks great on both sides. It's this bit here. This bit is weird. The back connects strangely. Maybe I'm being picky. Maybe no one else noticed even. But doesn't the back seem a bit odd compared to the rest of the sides? I think that's okay. I follow like 57 other people, and I like 13 more than Koi. You have a list? I'm concerned by the fact that you've taken the time out of your day to rank us all in order. I mean, top 14 isn't bad, but also, why do you have that much detailed information on your streamers? Kinda weird. Kinda weird, not gonna lie. Okay, let's do some shading around the spots. They are a bit darker than the rest of my hair, so it does kind of tend to seep into the white bits. So we're going to try to keep some of this darker white. I say darker white when it's gray. We're going to try to keep some of this gray more aligned to my spots. Yeah? Like hug the spots almost. I'm not going to texture every single bit next to every single spot, but I do want to make sure that we have some texture going on. Then let me grab my other white from my palette, which is in the middle. And let's kind of touch up these different places, add some modeling, just so it matches. I might need a third white. I might need like another almost gray. Who said you're top 14? You said you follow 57 other people and you like 13 more than Koi. That makes me 14th place. Doesn't that make me... Tell me I'm counting correctly, chat. Am I counting right? I did pass kindergarten, didn't I? You guys believe I passed kindergarten? Great, great. Okay. That makes me top 14. I'm 14th place. It's pretty good. Ooh, forgot to do the top. I really feel like I need another shade of white. Undo. The darker gray is really dark gray, and the lighter one in between the light one and the dark one is just almost unnoticeable, so we're going to add another color here. Let's do something like this, and then around these bits of shading that I already have. Yeah? That's not so bad. I want to make sure that this is, like, visible as spots. I don't want it to appear as if it's just some kind of weird marking, or if someone took a marker to their hair. I do want to blend it so it looks like my actual hair. That's a bit better. I do like this very modeled mixture of pixels style. That's very much my vibe. I tolerate an additional 30 more than you. So am I toleratable or am I liked? That's the question. Do you tolerate me or do you like me? Those are very different. See, because I like you. Because you follow the Coco Koi VA channel. And that obviously makes you an excellent person. What do you have VIP? Are you, wait, hold on, when did I VIP you? Previously subscribed for 1 month. Did you have a different username at some point? When did you get VIP? Wait, do I know you? Are these, oh, hold on, is this, who are you? Wait a minute. I don't remember the name Gabriel. Are you average furry? Wait, are you furry? You're not furry, are you? You have VIP. I'm so lost. Then you can add about 14 people I can dislike at some point. So you're like 58th. Are you RJ? Are you RJ and you changed your username? Who are you? Wait, who are you? Furry did not get VIP, remember? Yeah, I remember that you didn't get VIP. I'm so lost on who Gabriel is. Because I don't remember VIPing anyone named Gabriel. Did Adam VIP you? Is this an Adam alt account? Adam, are you here? Did you VIP this guy? I'm not Gabriel. Who are you? Who are you? Who were you? I feel so bad, because this username is definitely new. You might have changed it, but that username is definitely new. You gotta be trolling. Oh, ew. I just took a step back and I looked at this, and suddenly this is gross. That's just the way it is with art. I take 2 seconds to look at chat, and I take a look back at my art, and I can't stand it anymore. The face is just really not doing anything good for me. The face is not helping. I feel like spots can definitely be made out of 2 browns. This brown that I'm using is a bit too light. So let's kind of mix in this lighter brown into a couple of these. Not all of them, but 1 or 2. We'll do 1 there as well. 2 here. A couple there and 1 there. Yeah? Yeah, that seems halfway okay. Doesn't Virgil have like 50 accounts? He does. 52. This is his main account. Well, John Helldiver's on. Oh, that makes sense. Because I was gonna say, I know that I VIP'd Clover and Virgil off the top. When I first remembered that I had VIP to give out, you guys have been my biggest and oldest supporters, so I was like, okay, I have to give VIP to Clover and Virgil, otherwise I can't give it to anyone else, because I would feel bad. I can't have the 2 people who've been here since the beginning, not have VIP and then give it out to other people. That makes sense. It's because Virgil's always the one who changes his username anyway. I understand now. Thank you, Clover. I was lost. I was so lost. Put this here. Okay, now we do need to do like a Chen. The Chen is always kind of weird because you won't see this most of the time. But we do need to have kind of an area almost around the bottom so you don't look strange when you look directly up. This is a bit that I usually struggle with making. Can I see the inside of your head? So they do a very large chin. This is kind of, they do skin like everywhere, and then they only line it with hair. If I do a full skin block, I feel like that looks a little bit strange. Like that kind of skin block looks odd on me, doesn't it? even if I properly, like, take this and how did they do this? Yeah, they went everything except for 2 pixels from the edge, and then they shaded the closest pixel. They even did this one. Like that. So, mine, if I did it in this style, would look like this. Well, I can fix those. Gosh, I'm so messy. I'm so messy. I can't even be trusted to draw inside the lines that I created. Mine would look like this if I did it in the same style. And I feel like that looks really weird. I don't like that. I had to, like, fill out a form to get VIP. Yeah, we have to have everybody vote on it. You need to earn it. Also, for the weird username, most likely it's a virtual account. True! Also, that account has 80,000 points. I just left. I don't know if you're allowed to watch stream on multiple accounts at the same time. You might be getting me in trouble, Virgil. Let's cut it off like here, I think. Let's do this, right? I think that's pretty cute. Let's actually widen it. You know what? Screw your skin that we're using as a model. This is my skin. And I don't like that. I'm gonna do it the way that I wanted to do it, which is kind of this. Like that. And then we're gonna make sure we have some kind of chin in here. And then I think I'll take it one more back. So we have a little bit of a shape here. Then the rest will be hair. So we have a little bit of a chin, and then we'll fill the rest with, like, hair. Does that look odd? I'll let you guys decide if this looks strange or not. If it looks strange, we can always change it. It is like the inside of my neck, I guess, technically. So if there's a bunch of hair there, if I look up, well, at 80,000, haven't you wasted literally most of them on this account? You can't really see the underside, just the outside parts of it. When you look directly up, can't you see some of it? I'm pretty sure if you look directly up, you can see at least, like, this part here. And if I look directly down, then this part will be exposed. I do want it to at least make sense, even if most people aren't going to see it most of the time. I'm going to go ahead and start texturing this, why don't I? I could make it a bit bigger. I'm kind of psyching myself out, almost, into making it larger, even though I was originally going to do it in a very different style from the art piece that we're modeling this off of, vaguely. But I feel like that almost... Oh, that does look good. No, wait, I like this, because look at that. If I leave that darker bit, then it kind of fades off into it. No, that's better. Okay, we'll leave it like this. That's good. I like that. What I've done is good. Happy little accidents, just like Bob Ross. Let's add some texturing to the hair down here. Gotta add some spots in a second. Well, I really love the skin creation. It sucks so hard that Hytale's not allowing us to do that, just because a few dumb people make... Oh, yeah. But a lot of other games have had the same problem. I know that even Minecraft once had that issue. I'm sure if they eventually get better policing of it, then you'll be able to make custom skins. And then even if they don't do, you can always mod it. You can always mod it in. Hytale modding support goes crazy. Isn't there, like, already a couple of skin mods? I know that some VTubers have had full custom Hytale models, like, fan-made for them. I saw someone made, like, a fan model for Chibidoki, and it was just straight up her VTuber inside of Hytale. It looks so cute. Not there. Let's do, like, here instead. That looks good. Then I want to make sure I have both the colors of brown. Not so happy little accident like my brother. Stop! Stop! No! Don't drag it down. I was making a happy. Everyone was feeling happy. Gosh dang it, Virgil. You've gone and ruined the mood. Yet look what you've done now. Look what you've done. Okay, I need one more color of white. Where's my other shades? This one. Oh, uh-oh. This one. I don't think I have any of this color on the back, do I? Oh, I have a ton of that color on the back. That's why I didn't... So is it this color that I'm missing on the back? No, I have them both. It's just a different amount, I guess. The back looks so different from every other side. Maybe it's because I don't mix them well enough. I think that's what it was. Alright, let me grab this color. Throw a couple of... Oh! What-oh? Throw a couple of those spots on. And then we'll grab this lighter shade. Do something like that. Yeah? That doesn't look half bad. Okay. This is pretty good for at least a base layer. Obviously, a lot of cleanup needs to be done on the face. These eyebrows, I still don't like them. And we need to do the upper layer, which is what we're going to start touching. What do you guys think? Do you want me to start doing the outer layer of the head, or should we move on to, like, the torso or something? We can come back and change individual colors and texture like eyeballs and whatnot later. Looks like you're wearing a cow onesie. I don't think so. It definitely looks like hair. Here, this might actually help. If I do the cheeks around just a little bit, that does help kind of blend it just a little bit. Yeah, move on to the torso. Okay, bad. I could decapitate myself. That's really funny. Okay. I do need to make sure that the chin and my little bit of man cleavage, however you want to say it. Like, you know what I mean, right? I have, like, right before my hoodie, it's a little bit open at the top, just showing a little bit of man cleavage. Yeah, gotta show that twink, non-existent chest hair. You know what I mean. Gotta show off my man cleavage. I want to make sure that my man cleavage and... That's such a dumb term. I regret ever saying these words, but they're the words that we're using now. Right, I gotta make sure that it lines up with the base of my neck. So I want to do that now. Okay, 2 pixels from the edge on either side. Uh-oh. Okay, there's my man cleavage. And then we gotta make sure that we get it aligned on the top as well. How many pixels deep do we go? We go 1, 2... It's 1 from the edge on each side on the front. So it's like this, and then this is the shape that it is. Yeah? Yeah. Hey, Koi, just stop saying man cleavage. What do you want me to call it? Look at that. What is that? If that's not man cleavage, what is it? Hold on, I'm putting my cocoa away. Look how I have that little opening, okay? Chat, look at me. You see? Man boobs. I don't got man boobs. Man boobs is when you're a little chud and you don't, you know, have... That's different. Like, pectorals and man boobs are 2 very different things. But if you have, like, good pecs, you definitely get, like, a little bit of man cleavage. You know what I'm saying? And you just show it off a little bit so you can see when I zoom in on my model... I'm gonna manually... When I zoom in on my model, you can see right there, before anything down on my hoodie, I got that little bit of man cleavage, yeah? You just gotta show off that man cleavage. That's what I mean. I just collected my thoughts after coming back, and this is the first thing I see. No, it's not weird. It's not weird. I just need to make sure that I model it accurately on my pixel art. Koi, it's okay. We know you don't have man boobs. Gosh, I actually need to work on my pecs legitimately. I'm so flat, and I want better man cleavage. I hate myself. It's not weird. I'm
I'm just trying to make sure it lights up before I start the hoodie. Oh god, it's off center, Koi. It's a. Oh, is my man cleavage off center? Wait. Is it? What do you mean? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. You're trolling. It matches. You're full of it. That's correct. The fact that this is normal-ish behavior is the part, not a specific. It just looks like one of them. Looks like an empanada. No, your model is off-center. What do you mean my model's off-center? No, it's not. My model's fine. Everything's good. No, my model's chilling. My model's absolutely fine. I don't know what you mean. I don't know. I barely remember what an empanada looks like. No, but you're right. It is empanada-shaped man cleavage. Absolutely. We got that, we got that beefy man kind of empanada shape. And that's okay. Everybody wants to be embraced by a beefy empanada once in a while. There we go. See? Nice man cleavage. You're off-center. I'm off-center, obviously. I'm to the right so you guys can see. You guys want me to be centered? Fine, I'll center myself. This better? Do you like this better? There, now I'm centered. I've centered myself specifically for you, Virgil. You enjoy this more? This is a better stream experience? While I do art too small? What do you mean too... Okay, hold on. You want me to be bigger than... Okay. Better? This is good? This is kind of what we were looking for, yeah? Who needs sanity when you have slightly intelligent fish friend? Not what I meant, and I'm not Virgil. Perfect. Okay. This is gonna be what this looks like while I'm doing art. You can barely see anything. That's my mouse in the corner. Okay, I'm gonna grab a similar color to my spots, I think. Well, actually, let's go to this website that you can all see, right? And we're gonna grab the color of my hoodie that Shin shows, because Shin is so very good at doing colors, isn't she? Shin's awfully freaky, but she's good at colors, yeah? Yeah, then let's sort of just fill in this here. Make sure that area is covered. That's pretty good. I do like that. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of spicy if we do that there. Oh no, I can't show that on screen. That's naughty. Koi, you're a little small, I think. I'm a little small? Do you think I'm small? You think I'm small? You think I'm small? Who's small now, huh? There's a bit too much fish and not enough mellow. You think I'm small? You want to call me small? You think that I'm tiny? You think that I'm an eeny-weeny little baby? Screw you. You know what? Screw. Oh gosh, no, Mellow's huge. Mellow, get back here. Mellow, you gotta be of a reasonable size, buddy. You gotta be of a reasonable. I'm just gonna. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go back to this now. He's not small. He's average. Trust. Annie, shut your mouth. Annie, shut your mouth this instant. Koi, you ignored my explanation. Not what I mean, and I'm not Virgil. You are Virgil. You literally admitted it like 30 minutes ago. You admitted it like 30 minutes ago. Shut me up then.
You want me to make you stop talking? You want me to make sure that you never speak again? That can be arranged, Annie.
I'm way too dehydrated to be doing that voice. No, the one before it. The one before it? No, your head and torso is off center. Now it's ruined. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're trolling, right? Aren't you? I mean, I think that, like, the right side of my hoodie might be a little bit more poofy than the left side, but it's still centered. It's still centered. Not gonna lie, my toes curled. Because it was gross or because you liked it? Because I'm gonna say, I'm way too dehydrated to be doing that voice. Hold on. I gotta hear myself when I do it. Your nose is off center with your mouth. Okay, but nobody's nose is in the center of their mouth. It's the angle that you're looking at me from. It's not weird. It's just the angle. Let me see if I can do that a little bit better. Let me see. Hold on.
Let me see if I can do my deep voice a little bit more consistently. Hello everybody, my name is Mark Blyer, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's alright.
Is that coming out perfect today? Some days it's harder than others. The deep voice is generally like the hardest voice for me to do. We're gonna make this all one color. I know it looks really gross. I know it looks really, really gross, but we're gonna clean it up, okay? I promise. We're gonna come back, we're gonna clean it up. How do you do the deep voice again? I just make it lower, so you just drop your...
You just kind of drop your larynx down into the throat, and you speak more slowly. It's a lot easier to speak in a deeper voice when your voice becomes much slower. Then you want to add a little bit of gravel to it if you can manage. But that part does get a lot more hard, if you catch my drift.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't even know if that was audible at all. Why did I ask? I can barely hear you. Yeah, I know. I do it so quiet. It's like so quiet. My deep voice is not popping off today. I'm so sorry, deep voice enjoyers. My deep voice enjoyers are disappointed in me. You sound like a distant rat. Why, Mello, why are you having a seizure? I'm trying to fix Mello because he looks like he's having a seizure. Okay, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Better? You feeling better? Okay, he's better now. Why are there so many ads? There is the minimum amount of ads on this stream. I have turned them down as much as Twitch allows me to. They are as short as possible, and they are as few as possible. That might be the reason. I can change it so that there's less ads, but the ads are longer, but I do have the ads set to the bare minimum on Twitch. Let me double check. Hold on. Let me pull up my browser that you guys can't see. And I will double, triple check for you guys because I want to make sure that you have as few ads as possible. Hello, Gage. I like your marshmallow. Thank you. His name is Mello. His name is Mello the Marshmallow. Monetization ads. I'll pull it up. Yeah, we currently have... Oh, I can set it down by 30 seconds. There, I can set it even down more. It will now run a 30-second ad break every 60 seconds. We had it up from... It was at 1 minute. It was at 1 minute of ads every hour with automatic scheduling. Now it's at 30 seconds of ads every hour. That should be better. That should be better. I don't know why there's so many ads. I have it set to the minimum. Like, it was up by... It should have been the exact same amount of ads, though. Okay, I lowered it to the absolute lowest that it can possibly go. I'm earning, like, no money off of this stream now, but I wasn't earning much before anyway. Apparently, it could go down by one more tick. Twitch only lets me set it so low because I did hit affiliate, and they said, hey, you're good enough at streaming that we're going to show ads on your channel. And I said, okay, great, money. Cash money. Okay, I need to do, like, shading. I have a pocket, actually. I do have a pocket. It's not super visible, but I do have one on my hoodie. But, and I got, like, stitching around it. That looks gross. That looks real gross. Hold up. Let me search up hoodie. Is there any, like, cute hoodie? If I add cute hoodie. See if I can find something. No. There's a lot of weird skins on here, dang. I did see one that I used for reference a while ago that was an Enderman hoodie. Cute Enderman hoodie MC skin. That I used for reference for a different skin that I made for someone. I think... Can I find it on Google? I looked it up on a different browser, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it here. But it looked so good. It's one of the best hoodie skins I've ever seen. It wasn't this one. It wasn't this one. But it did have a vaguely similar hoodie design. It was a... It's like a girl with purple eyes and this bright coloring on her hoodie. I don't see it. I dug really deep to find it. Maybe I can find it later. This might need some touch-ups off stream. It wasn't this one either. It was a different one. But legitimately is one of the best Minecraft hoodie skins I've ever seen in my entire life. The texturing is gorgeous on that thing. We're gonna look at this one because this seems similar to a lot of modern Minecraft hoodies. What is this? How many colors? I see 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. That hoodie's made out of? That hoodie's made out of 4 colors, and we kind of go darker towards the edges. Get rid of the blaze. Get rid of the blaze. Let's move this closer. We are going lighter on the edges, lighter just in the center than the darkest at the bottom, and 1 pixel away from the edge. By the way, how we play Minecraft on Saturday, because Minecraft has no peer-to-peer and we don't have a server yet. Here's the 2 options. Either we hijack a Minecraft server, like, I don't know, Hypixel, for example, and we all go and we play on the same Hypixel game, which is definitely an option. The other option is that we do the Essential mod, which does have peer-to-peer. I don't know if that doxes my IP address. I am concerned that might dox my IP address if I use that particular mod, but it does allow for peer-to-peer, but it would require everyone to use modded Minecraft, so I feel like hijacking a server is probably the most likely scenario as it stands. That's not right. It gets darker the closer to the middle you get. So actually, if anything, if we want this to be the lightest color, then we need something a little bit lighter than this, but not as light as that one in the middle. Like this. Yeah? That seems halfway okay. I can set up a server if you want. That would be amazing. But I don't want you to spend money on it. We could use Essential. Yeah. Just be careful because people can find your IP if they use exploits. Okay, so it does dox my IP. It does. I was literally talking while Annie was explaining an option in chat. If you're playing with people you trust and not just letting random people join, then you should be fine. Modded Minecraft is also really easy to set up. It is! Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier to set up than it used to be. I don't want to do the Essential mod if it can dox my IP. That just doesn't seem smart. But it's an option. Clover, if you would set up a server, you would be a lifesaver, honestly. But you don't have to, because I know servers can be expensive. If you have like a server available that we can temporarily hijack and just goof off in for a few hours, that would be beautiful. But don't sweat it. I feel like this needs to be almost darker. I feel like this on the edge is not like a rich enough brown. We gotta be like chocolate empire kind of brown, right? That's too much. That's definitely too much. A little bit lighter? Maybe. My hoodie is not that dark, honestly. I do have these cuffs, and I love my cuffs, but we're gonna get to the cuffs in a bit. Let's pick, like, a darker color here that Shin was already using for shading, and let's shade with that. Yeah, Essential is free. It has some cute emotes and easy to set up. It makes your internet a bit laggy. I have Ethernet. I have Ethernet right now, so I'm not worried about that. The connection depends on how close you are to the host connection. I haven't had issues with Essential despite playing with a bunch of people. I figure something out. We will do Essential if there's no other options. If there's no other options, I'll do Essential, and I'll just say, please don't look up where I live. You guys wouldn't look up where I live, right? You guys wouldn't do that? I'm sure you guys wouldn't do that. If you want. I know my internet will be like crazy. Oh yeah, because I am in the States, so. That's a little bit better.
if I do kind of this creamy brown on the edge, that I can do something more like this on the inside. And then I do have that pocket at the bottom. I do want to make sure that I get my pocket. I could do... What if I did that, like, that super chocolate empire color, like, to outline just the pocket, and that's what we do here. That's okay. This seems a little bit too distant from both the colors, honestly. This color right here, it needs to be, like, way closer to them. That's in the wrong direction. It needs to be, like, a subtle transition. It shouldn't be so sharp. That's a bit better. Definitely a bit better. How close are you to the host connection? Like, how close are they to Koi's home? Don't worry, I don't care about finding people's addresses. None of us would do you. Yeah, obviously, because I'm the opposite of Schmexy. Most likely how compatible your internet is. If you're in the States, then your internet should be fine. Yeah, I'm on Ethernet in the States. If you're in South America, GG. I'm asking about Clover in Germany. Oh, it would suck if Clover, like, was doing all this to help us, and then his Wi-Fi just died. We killed his Wi-Fi, absolutely murdered it. Clover might have bad connection unless he has some kind of god PC. Clover's saving for a god PC. I banned Clover from giving me any more money until he has his god PC that he's currently in the process of saving for. Let's do this kind of on the edge. Where does this go to? That kind of keeps... Ooh, that's interesting. So we do the transition color a second time when we move to the sleeves. It doesn't really show what's on the inside of the arms. But let's go ahead and let's trace this with the transition color. Like this. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill it. Like that. And then make sure to have something like this. Honestly, if I don't get this done, which I might not do, I'll go ahead and I'll finish the skin, like, off stream. I might straight up just keep working on this all night until it's good. We'll be fine. I'm still sad I can't join. Oh, why can't you join? Are you busy on that day? That sucks. Since we're done with Silksong, honestly, there's no reason to not play a bunch of games together. I know that everyone was really looking forward to doing more consistent community events now that we're done with Silksong, because that's definitely something that we can do. I'm gonna outline the back with the same sort of color, shall we? Uh-oh. I don't think any of you guys would dox me, and I don't think any of you guys are super obscenely tech-savvy, except for Furry. Furry could probably dox me. I know Furry's very tech-savvy. I think that Furry could dox me probably easily, and Clover if he tried and did a bunch of research. I don't think the rest of you are tech-savvy enough to actually be a threat, and even then I trust you guys. You guys in particular, not internet strangers. But I'm sure it'll be fine if we have to use the essential mod. Oh, I do know a server you can play offline, like when the owner is offline. I use Mac OS. I don't know anything about PCs. Yeah, that's what I think. I know. You've said that before. I know. That's why I said you're not a threat. No offense, Annie. You're just not a threat to me. Okay, let's fill in these arms here. It looks okay. It looks okay. It feels rough still. It definitely feels rough, but this is like where I want the colors. These are not the right colors. I don't feel like at all these are the correct colors, but this is where I want the right colors at the very least. Why do I have a smear of the wrong brown on my head? I don't even know how that got there. That looks about right. Or should this be another spot? I think that was supposed to be another spot. Yeah, there we go. These are definitely the wrong colors, so I'm just a girl. Yeah? That excuse don't hold up in court. You know what I just realized? I have no idea what that is. I have a laptop. That's about all I know about it. That's all I know. I don't know what you use. I don't know much about PCs either and other stuff. Koi, yes, RJ. Would you like to be considered a threat? Are you upset that I don't consider you a threat? I said Furry and Clover are the only people who actually have the technological ability to actually do anything. Since you forgot to raid Jay on Saturday, you have to do it today. Oh, good point. Not gonna lie, if I want to dox you, I just need to listen carefully to everything you say, but I really don't care where you live. Gosh dang, Clover. Holy shit. Like... I just need to listen very carefully to everything you say. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm very careful when I talk about the weather. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. After, I think it was Pirate Software got doxxed based on when he said it was raining, I have lied to you guys about the weather, like, intentionally 4 or 5 times. I've told the truth a lot about the weather as well, but I will say I have intentionally said it is raining or it is not raining when it is in fact the opposite, specifically for the purpose of obscuring my location. Because I am paranoid AF. Yeah, the thunderstorm was the one thing that was true. Yeah, the thunderstorm, that one I was honest about because you guys could hear the lightning outside, but that is risky. When you guys could hear the lightning outside, obviously I couldn't lie to you guys about that one. But when it's just rain, you guys can't really tell if it's raining or not. So, once or twice when it rained like 2 days ago, I said, oh, it's raining right now, and it wasn't. I lied. I'm a little liar. I don't lie to you guys much. Any times that I've lied to you, it's like harmless stuff like that, that's specifically to make me harder to dox. I haven't lied about anything important, I promise. But I've definitely BS'd rain a couple of times. We aren't crazy enough to get your location from weather, but once you're a bigger streamer, you should definitely like, oh, absolutely, yeah. That's definitely a later problem. I just had this great idea. What if I used like 8 different shades of brown to have this slow upwards fade? Let me take this one and put it like at the top almost. I just saw this in my brain and I was like, what if I did the world's slowest fade? It needs to be like even less than that. I want this to barely be different at all. Like I saw each different pixel was granularly lighter than the last one. I just literally popped into my head and I was like, oh wait. That'd be so good. Oh, I'm gonna need to actually get a different editor out for this. Okay, I know what I want to do here, but I need to bring out like a different editor because this online one does not have enough color control. I will pull this up in my pixel art maker, GIMP. I have GIMP on my PC. I'll do that another time. I have a 2018 channel points. I felt like saying this for no reason. 2018? Oh, 2018. I thought that you had channel points in 2018. I was like, I wasn't streaming in 2018. Yeah, this site is not that good. The only reason that I use this site is because I can see it like in 3D like this. This is the reason that I like this site. This color selector is horrible, if I'm being perfectly honest, but knowing where these Minecraft layers are, if you're not incredibly familiar with making Minecraft skins, is very, very difficult. But once I have color on all of them, then it becomes much, much easier. So I like to use this for like, you know, outlining a skin almost, and then I port it into GIMP, and then I recolor it. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. So obviously, like I've said, these aren't going to be the final colors because I don't like these colors at all. I just like the positions of them. So let's call that the torso. I know it looks gross. I know it looks gross. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. All will be fixed in time. I kind of want to do the legs solely because I have had a canonical leg idea in my head for a very long time, even if they've never been shown in any official Koi art, because
before I removed them from the internet, I did very briefly have a couple of videos of me IRL. Obviously, I hid my face, but I had a couple of videos of me IRL doing stuff. And I wore the same outfit every time very intentionally, which was this hoodie, which is a real hoodie. This hoodie, by the way, this is my actual outfit that I wear a lot when I'm streaming. This outfit is real. I figured it would just be easier if I had an actual outfit and then I ported it into VTuber, I guess. Like this red braid is real. This is actively, I'm not wearing my braid right now, but it's currently sitting on my bathroom counter. This hoodie is real. I wear this hoodie all the time. And then these pants are real also. These pants are modeled off of an actual pair of pants that I have. They're like a really fluffy black pair that I love a lot. It's like a fluffy black / really dark gray. I gotta pick what kind of shoes I use though, because in real life, I don't give a crap about what kind of shoes I'm wearing. I'm not a sneakerhead. I just kind of pick up whatever shoes are the cheapest, and that changes often. So I don't have any sort of consistent footwear IRL that I can base these off of. I'm not sure what kind of pants I should really be going for here. We're gonna block color this. We're literally just gonna, like, do everything except for those last few pixels down there. What kind of shoes do you guys think I should do, huh? Are we gonna finally get koi legs? Will we get feet? Yes, you guys are getting fish feet. You're getting feet. I said it. You heard it here first. You guys are finally getting feet. Don't make me regret saying that, please. Please don't make me regret saying that. Just gonna fill this in with this color. I'll texture it off camera. I'm gonna do some off-camera mining, chat. I'm gonna do some off-camera arting. It's gonna be amazing. Then I'm gonna come back with this beautiful skin. You guys are gonna be like, wow, where did that come from? And it'll be like, art. Art. I spent 8 hours on it. I made Koi Sister's Minecraft skin when I bought Minecraft for her, and I think that one took me how long? Like, 2 days? I think it took me like 12 hours in the course of 2 days, her Minecraft skin. It was super custom, and I put a ton of time and details into it. I left for a bit, but it was worth it because I've returned with Brownie. Yeah! I asked earlier when I couldn't hear anything. You said you will raid Jay. Yeah, I did say I would raid Jay. I'll let you guys vote. What do we do with the feet? Do you guys want barefoot? Do you guys want, like, sneakers? Do you guys want, like, slides? Flip-flops? Toes? I don't know. What are you guys into? When we're playing Minecraft together and I don't happen to currently be wearing boots, what do you want to see? How we feeling? Barefoot fish fits best. Barefoot? Really? Here's the thing. If this is the first time that my whole canon outfit has appeared on the internet, like, consistently. Oh, no. Hear me out. Creep. Yeah, maybe. Because I have worn... This is based on a real outfit. And when I eventually go to conventions, I'm going to be cosplaying myself. Fish don't have shoes. If I don't wear shoes here to keep the outfit consistent, when I go to conventions, I'm going to have to be barefoot. And no hoodies and no pants. Clover! Stop! I'm not going to the convention naked. Because this is based on a real outfit, okay? This is a real outfit that I own. This braid is real. The hair is real. The hoodie is real. The pants are real. That's why shoes. Yeah. So I will be appearing in this outfit. So if this first instance that stays on the internet of this outfit has no shoes, then if I want to keep my branding consistent, then I'm going to have to show up to an anime convention with no shoes. And I feel like that's a bad idea. Sandals? We want sandals? We feeling sandals? For, like, beach related. Okay. Let me see how to do Minecraft sandals, because I have never seen put shoes. I'm gonna do shoes. I will do shoes. Beach Minecraft skin. Please don't be weird. Please don't be weird. Please don't be weird. Okay, great. Perfect. I was so scared it was gonna be a bunch of, you know, Okay, this looks good. I like this style. So this is just like, it kind of curves up from the edge over the toes. What color do we do? No handle shoes? What color of shoes do we do? Sandals work. I have blue. Like, I own an actual pair of blue sandals. I could do red. Red might look good with the color palette. Again, this is gonna determine what shoes I have to wear IRL. Cow-colored shoes? What color is a cow, though? You want me to wear cow shoes? Like cow Crocs? Where am I gonna get those from? Where am I gonna find those? I don't want to do black, because my pants are already black, and that's not gonna be very easy to see. Like your hair? Ooh, like white? Platform shoes. Platform shoes like the Japanese kind? Like, oh gosh, I forgot the Japanese word for them. The wooden ones? Because you're short. I'm gonna throw a brick at you. There's gonna be a brick, and it's gonna come through the air, and it's gonna show up at your house, and tied to it is gonna be a recipe for a birthday cake. But when you bake the birthday cake, it's gonna taste a little bit too salty, because I adjusted the ingredients on purpose to make it bad. That's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a brick on your front door, birthday cake recipe tied to it, you make it for your birthday, it tastes awful. That's what I'm gonna do to you. That's what I'm gonna do to you. Okay? You shut your mouth. I'm not short. I'm very tall. I'm a whole 5'12". But I'm with E. Yeah, he's gonna make the nasty cake for you, and he's gonna force feed it to you, because he's on my side. He did nothing. Yeah, he just doesn't have to eat the cake. He's gonna force feed you the cake. You're gonna eat the nasty birthday cake. The only legitimate color suggestion I've had so far is cow-colored shoes. I could always custom order something. Like, it's possible. I could do, like... He makes good cakes. Actually, no, this one's gonna taste bad. He might make good cakes. This one is gonna taste bad. You guys just want to see toes. That's all it is. You guys want to see toes. And I know it. I know it. You are only requesting this type of shoe because you want to see toes. I'm gonna show up and you want to look at my toes. I'm late. Sorry, Dad. Don't worry. Rose, do you have a better suggestion for the shoes that are gonna become part of my canon outfit? Or when I go to an anime convention, am I gonna have to show toes? Because that's currently where we are. Hi, Rose. I clarified. I'm not a freak. Uh-huh. I don't mind. I don't mind, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I know what you are. I know why you've requested this. Is this what we want? Sneakers, white or light brown? Okay, I'll do white sneakers. Do you know why? I'm gonna do white shoes, no sandals. I own white sneakers, so I'll do white sneakers. Why don't I? No toes. You'll see no toes. Grass sandals. Let me do like, kind of something like this. We'll do a little bit of this at the top. Why don't we? And then we'll separate them. So they look like different shoes. And not like one kind of blob. Black laces, maybe? That looks a little bit too much like eyes. I could always do this. Because I do own white sneakers. And I could definitely wear them whenever I get an anime role. And I have to go to something or like a panel of some sort. I'll show up as me. Oh, that doesn't look half bad. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Paint over all this. Wait, E wants to talk? We need a summer koi skin? I can't afford it. I would love to be one of those VTubers that has different models for different times of the year, and I do different meme models, but I don't have that cash flow. I unfortunately cannot. I'm so sorry. But I want to. I do want to. One day. Once I make a little bit more money. For, like, marshmallows. No, we don't. I'm afraid of that.
I want to see what happens to Annie. It looks good. You want a skinny sausage man without arms? No, we're going to put the arms on later. The arms are going to go on in a bit. We're just not there yet. We're still working on getting there. I'm not oh gosh, I just colored the underside of my head. Uh-oh. Hold on. Just hold on. Turn off the head. Yeah, let's turn off the head and then turn off the torso. So make sure we just get that. There we go. That doesn't look so bad. It's not the best. It's not the best, but colors can be corrected. Colors can be adjusted, shading can be added. Things like, obviously this is not going to be one solid color. I'm gonna edit that between streams or before Saturday, I guess. So I don't need to make a bad cake for Flo. What do? They said they want to see toes. That's what they did. They're currently saying the fish will force feed me bad cake, and what did Flo do? Flo, what did Flo say? Oh no, Flo didn't want to see toes. Flo called me short. So I said I'm gonna throw a brick at her, and the brick's gonna fly through the air, land at her front door, and then you're gonna have to force feed her the bad cake. I'm gonna tie a nasty birthday cake recipe to a brick, chuck it at her, we're gonna land at her front door, then you're gonna make this nasty birthday cake with too much salt in it, and you're gonna force feed it to Flo to make her repent for calling me short. That's gonna be her short calling me repentance. Just make your own model. Extremely reminder. Gosh dang it. I know you're a little bit behind. Don't worry about it. He swore revenge with the salty cake. Salty cake? Not the weirdest I've heard all day. You need to force feed it to her to make sure she repents. Make sure she repents. Make sure she feels bad. Make her feel bad about herself for calling me short. Oh gosh. I don't like the color of those shoes. I don't like the color of anything. I've just learned to just roll with the bad colors. We're gonna roll with the bad colors, and I will correct them between streams. Let's make sure that we have at least all the details on the skin, so that way I kind of have something to work off of though, right? Then I have the super rich brown. I have this super rich brown that's gonna be for the cuffs. Da-da-da-da-bop. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. There we go. I love this so much. We only really technically need to do one arm, and then I can copy it to the other arm. Da-da-da. Koi, I don't want to see your toes. I want to clarify that. I just thought that the sandals would fit fish themes. Okay, sure. You see the quotations I'm making with my claw hands? It means I don't believe you. I do want to show some of my fingies. I want to show off my fingies. So let's roll this up a little bit. And we're gonna pick this, and I'll do the cuffs one up. Why don't I? And then I've seen a lot of really cute Minecraft skins that actually have a thumb on them. I love putting a thumb on my skins. Right here, right here. Then, watch this. We're gonna do this here. And I'm gonna grab this color, I guess? And we're gonna make it a bit darker, and we're gonna put a thumb on it. Let's do like, I don't know. It needs to be darker than this, but I don't want it to look like a weird shade of orange. If I do this, does that look weird? That doesn't look too weird. Yeah. That's fine. And then obviously this needs shading because that part is around the cuff, so this should be darker actually. Okay, a bit of a lighter color here for stripies.
Father, I want to give you your cocoa, but I don't have 3k points, so I'ma give you cocoa anyways.
Are you just requesting via TTS that I turn on my Coco toggle? Can we just have you without arms? Do you want this to be the skin? Do you want this to be this will just be the skin, no arms? You want me to have no arms and I'm holding a sword, it'll just float there? I'm back, this is the real Flo and not E. I have a throbbing headache. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Flo, please take a Tylenol, please get better. Take care of yourself, okay?
I worry about my viewers. I do, I promise. You guys are important to me, believe it or not. I'm actually gonna do just the checkerboard on the top layer, because I think that looks cutest. Turn off this. And we're just gonna do this checkerboard texture on everything except for the top layer, yeah? Or on just the top layer, actually. Grab. See how cute that looks? That's so adorbs. It's so adorbs. I love it so much. Yes, very politely, turn on Coco. I can't just let you guys do a redeem by doing a different redeem and asking nicely. I can't just do that. I can't allow this. It's not something that I can let happen, because then it's gonna happen again. And people are gonna be like, oh, Koi, why aren't you doing it? You let us do it before. I can't make exceptions like that. I can't do that. It's not how, the noise a fluorescent light makes. What is this, the back rooms? No arms. My downtime didn't go off, did it not? I get a headache when I slow my thoughts in my head. You care about us, that's adorable. That's why we make sure you eat food. But I'm your child, father. Fine, here's what I'll do. Chat, you guys decide. Where's my stream manager? Manage poll. New poll. Coco? Yeah. No! Bad Rose. Do not allow additional votes. Duration 1 minute, go. Twitch chat will decide your fate. You know, it was a very polite request. It was a very polite request. I will allow it to be voted upon. I will allow Twitch chat to make the decision for you. Twitch chat may decide in your place. Rose makes a good point, fish. Yes, I was talking about the back rooms. No, Koi, it's 9:10. My phone goes off at 9. Like, your phone shuts off? Are you not allowed to use your phone after 9 p.m.? There's 4 votes for yes. Oh, God, I'll just end the poll there. Fine. Fine. Here you go, Rose. You know what? You deserve it. You deserve to experience joy. Hello, I'm new to this channel. Hello, Elowin. Welcome in. We're doing Minecraft art. I hope that, Elowin, you didn't send that message like 8 years ago and I missed it because I only just opened my YouTube chat again. But welcome in. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely time. I'm working on my Minecraft skin art. We're gonna be playing Minecraft this Saturday. I got 4 out of 6. Yeah, 4 out of 6 people in the same time zone as me. It's 9/11 for it's 9/11? Oh no! No! It's 9/11! Ah! I need to be stopped. I need to be stopped. Dad, tell them I said hi. Hello, Elowin. Rose from Twitch chat says hi. You can see her on screen though, because Twitch chat is on screen. Oh gosh. Let's color this in here, why don't we? No, not really. I'm not gonna forget that information, but it doesn't matter. Hi, new person. Hello, YouTube. Hi, YouTube people. Twitch chat has a little crush on YouTube, I think. Someone start writing the erotic fanfic of Twitch chat and YouTube chat. I want to see it on my desk by Monday. Get this in here. And let's get this color also. Ta-da! That's really cute. I love the way that I've done that, actually. Okay, then we're gonna make sure to get this here. Oop, not there. What? No, I hate YouTube. Don't say that in front of YouTube. Be nice to my YouTube chat. YouTube chat is just as special as all the rest of you. Be nice to your siblings. Color that in like this. Uh-oh. Did I just color the wrong bit? I did too. Okay, good. Now I'll just do this as a solid color up here. This can be edited. This can be edited in future. I just want to get some baseline colors down, yeah? Yeah. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, then we're gonna do this here. And I'm gonna make sure to get some of these darker colors and do these on the way down also. Anyway, so sleeping between paper boats is a dark BL. Flow, stop! Flow, stop! Koi, may I change to Spanish from this for shock? I swear, if you say this is Spanish in Spanish or something like last time, fine, you may have one Spanishing. I will permit you one Spanishing. You are allowed. Sorry, YouTube chat. YouTube chat, do you forgive them? YouTube chat's gone silent. You've offended YouTube chat. They've run away. That's what you offended them. Look what you did. Look what you did. We didn't answer, so I'll just do normal. What? Okay, I'll save that. You can't just hold on to my one permission to do is Spanish. What do you mean I'll save that? Oh, gosh. This isn't a point system. You're just gonna, I give you one permission to do Spanish. You're like, oh, okay, I'll hold on to that for next time. May I say one Polish? I gave RJ permission to do a Spanish. You can do a Polish, okay? We'll allow a mild breaking of the rules. Well, I knew that's what you were gonna do. I knew that's what you were gonna do. You may do a Spanish. Don't quote that. Don't quote that. I said you may do one Spanish. One Spanish. One. You can do one Spanish. I'm keeping it. You can't keep that. You can't keep it. You can't save it for later. That's not a thing that you keep. That's not a thing.
So we YouTube chat.
YouTube chat probably will forgive you eventually. RJ or Rose. I'll use it when I need it. What do you mean you'll use it when you need it? If Adam's here, I'll time you out. I'll probably be busy. Koi, I cat check. So I have to do until I use it. Oh my gosh. You're still gonna get timed out. You're gonna get timed out for speaking in not English is what's gonna happen. Here we go. Ugh. That's gross. The face is very gross. Oh no. Oh, gross. Well, you know what? It's about 70% of his skin. It's about 70% of his skin. Aw, fine, I can use it now then. Yeah, use it now. This looks so bad. But Adam, Koi gave permission. No. I gave you permission now. Not to hang on to it for later. How do I even make these eyes look approachable? Like, how do I make this good? Is there a different, skin that I can steal from? How do people do eyes? I could do white. There's nothing stopping me from doing, like a little bit of orange. And then a little bit of white. It's probably not full white, right? Let's do this one. That maybe could be okay. If I do this... Uh-oh, not that. If I do something like this, that looks like a little bit too normal. If you know what I mean. Ew, fix it. I'm trying to fix it. Do derpy eyes like wall eyes. It'll be funny. You want me to do I know what you mean. No. Wait, what does what mean? I'm gonna ask E what that means. Yeah, tell me what the Spanish means so I know if I need to ban RJ. I feel like we definitely need to have, either yellow or orange as the outside color. We can't do white, because white is, 1, it's boring, 2, it's not actually what my eyes look like. I have, this little fire in them, and it's cute. That looks like pee. I need, a brighter orange. Let me steal more colors from the blaze. I used this color before, right? Let me try this one as the outside color. Let's steal some blaze colors. And then let's see... these eyebrows are very wrong.
It kind of looks angry, though. Yes, 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 no! He knows Spanish, right? Your model's face is adorable close up. Is it? My model's face is adorable close up. This Minecraft skin is not matching my vibe, though. I like everything except for the face. I hate the face on this so much. Like, I drew the face so badly. Let me try stealing this pixel. Copy. Skin editor. Try this. That's like... obviously now it would look like Herobrine. What if I did, like, gray? That doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look like Koi. That might be it. That might be it. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better. It's a lot better. Make it so the sclera is slightly orange. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to make, like, instead of full white, I'm trying to give it, like, a little bit of an orange tinge. Is this good, or should I do a lighter orange? Oh, that's cute. Oh, there we go. There it is. No, there it is. Rose is a genius. Rose is a genius. Everybody applaud Rose. Make it a little lighter. Yeah, everybody applaud Rose. Rose is a little behind, so she said that right before I found the correct color. Rose, you're a genius. You can clip that. Yeah! Yeah, it looks good. This is cute. I like this. I hate the eyebrows still. The eyebrows are really bad. Let me steal from... We're just gonna steal more of the colors that Shin found, honestly. Shin's great at colors. I gotta trust Shin more. This is adorable. Okay, we're gonna do like this. Okay, then we're gonna scroll up a little bit to do some highlights. That's nice. Obviously, it's gonna look a lot better once I have some stuff on the top layer. I'm good at making characters' colors. This looks a lot better. This doesn't look perfect, but it looks a lot better. Obviously, I haven't even started on the outer layer. This by itself is gonna take a while. And I need to copy the arm over. Remove the part that goes up? Okay. I mean, I could definitely do that. I think I found a good way for easy Minecraft multiplayer. Oh, do enlighten me. Like this? Now I look a little bit upset. I look a little bit upset. I don't like that. The eyebrow. I mean, it definitely looks more masculine, but I'm a femboy. Here's the thing. It looks more masculine, but I am a femboy, and that kind of looks a little bit angry, doesn't it? I don't want to look angry. I want to be cute. I'll be cute. I sent you the link on Discord, E4MC. Wouldn't trust a Sentinel with their scam marketplace. Okay, fair enough. Let me see if I can... See, look at this. When it curves above the eyebrow, or above the eyeball, it definitely looks, like, way cuter. I could also do, like, something like this, but, like, towards gray, almost. Like, halfway in between eyebrow and skin. That looks good when people... Oh, no, that's a bad color for it, though. I don't like that either. I think I should just leave it as is. I'll figure it out. I repeat myself because I said why not this a while ago. Who needs sanity? You have occasionally intelligent koi fish. I'm clipping that. You heard it here, people. The koi fish is a femboy. Yeah, he is. Okay. Yeah, I mean... So maybe I am. Maybe I am a femboy. So what? So what if I'm a femboy? What are you gonna do? Stop me? I like wearing programmer socks. And I like feeling cute, so shut up. I need... maybe this color here. Oh, that's better. I found the color. That's definitely the color for the braid. Maybe even a little bit darker. That's good. With this mod, you can get a link that doesn't include your IP, and you can give us the link so we can use it as a server address. Let's go! Okay, that sounds amazing. We will use that then. As long as it functions, we'll use that. Can I do the braid like here as well? Or does that look odd? That doesn't look bad. It might be better if I just did it as hair though. No, it definitely looks better as the braid or as a spot or something else. It's not horrible. I mean, once I do the outer layer, I can definitely do some more texturing, but I think that'll be good. So obviously, I don't have the other arm. I don't have the other arm, and I don't have, like, all the texturing or colors that I want to do, but what do we think? This is, like, the base canvas that I will take away into my little art cave, and I will... Hi, I'm gonna draw Dad to Tress. Stop. Stop! Ah. Chat, that's about our time for today. I think it's good. It's obviously not perfect. I don't like a lot of things about it. I don't like long socks, but I wear thigh highs. They aren't socks, they're thigh highs. See, something you understand. You understand, furry. Thigh highs are peak. I love thigh highs. I wear thigh highs. I had a lovely Paco thigh highs that had like the pink and stripy ones that are absolutely adorable, and I love them so much. But the problem with the pink and stripy ones is that they didn't come up all the way. Like, I got cheap thigh highs because I am poor, but they didn't cover like my knee because my legs are too long. Like, most of my height comes from my legs, right? I have long legs. So I pulled them up all the way on my leg, and it only came to just below the knee, and I could stretch it like over my knee, but when I walked around and I bent my knee a lot, it would slowly curl down under my knee and then eventually curl down all the way, and it got really uncomfy. And I just kept pulling them back up, and it was awful. But when I was lying in bed with them, they were, oh, it was so good. It was so good. I need more thigh highs. I can't afford thigh highs right now because I don't have any money. And I've been meaning to buy thigh highs for the longest time, like new ones, but just don't have the time, just don't have the money to like go shopping for things that I want like that. I'm living on, you know, food and water, doing my best to keep the bills paid. Lies, it's a lie. Koi is short. I'm short, but I have long legs. I got the long legs. Okay, so I've explained this before. I'm not super short, but I don't think I'm tall either. By American standards, I think I'm short. Wait, how tall is Koi? So I've been to the doctor before, and the doctor can't decide how tall I am. My driver's license says I'm 5'9". The Navy, when they tried to recruit me, said that I'm 5'11". The scale that I used at one doctor's office measured me at 5'11 and a half. At a different doctor's office, it was 5'10. So I am literally anywhere in between 5'9 and 5'11, but I have never ever been measured at 6 foot. Oh, tall. Is that tall? I am not 6 foot. All I know is that I'm not 6 foot because I've been measured consistently inconsistently. No matter how many times I get measured, it's always different. It's always different. It's anywhere between 5'9 and 5'11, and it changes day to day. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I can't join the army. Is it because you're short? Is it because you're a little tiny little boy? I'm 5 foot. That's pretty short. That's actually tall. Wait, where are you from, Flo? Depending on where you're from, that might be tall for a woman, because I know there's some countries where average female height is what, like 4'11"? I'm height, that's all you need to know. Amazing information, RJ. Amazing recap. I love the way that you just cover that subject so well. Actually, RJ, you deserve an award for your in-depth and thorough explanation of how tall you are. No, I have asthma. Me too! Me too! I have koi fish asthma, and it sucks. And it's horrible, and I get sick all the time. I get sick all the gosh darn time, because I be inhaling dust particles like nobody's business. In America? Hold up. Hold up. We gotta check. We gotta check if Flo's short. Average height in the United States. Oh, not the freaking AI overview. Go away, AI overview. Let's look at an actual data. Men's average is 5... why is this per state? Just give me the overall. I don't want states. Just give me, like, the general. What's the average of the average? Okay. If you live in... let's pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, West Virginia. In West Virginia, it is 5.8 for men, And it is... How much is it for women? We said in West Virginia, right? In West Virginia, it is 5'3" for women. Oh, so Flo, you are short. Flo, you are short, and I'm tall, apparently. If we're going by West Virginia standards, I'm tall and Flo's short. I'm sick constantly from spring weather, I think, or winter to spring. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Everybody got their own struggles. Unfortunately, chat. That is all the time I have for today. So, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna raid. I said I'd raid Jay, right? I did say I'd raid Jay. Let's go ahead and let's give Jay a raid. Raid channel. What's his username? So I can search it. Somebody type his username for me. What is it? Jay raid. Okay, thanks for stream. What is his username? What is his username? JKira3. JKira3. He's playing Subnautica. Oh, he's more popular than me. Gosh dang it. Oh, his model is so cute. His model is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, his model is so cute. And apparently Noelle Toast is speaking in his chat. Don't I know her? Hasn't she been in my chat before? She's a moderator in his chat. Go have fun. Go bother Jay. Go tell him we sent you. Have an absolutely lovely rest of your evening. And I will see you all next time. Peace out, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.